Alright, so greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and as you can tell by the title of the video, we are camping here at French Creek State Park. This is in my home county, Berks County, kind of southeast of Reading, here in Pennsylvania. And this is the only camping trip this summer where I haven't been on some long road trip. I did do a little bit of hiking prior to this video, which you might have seen already, but yeah. So just wanted to get some more camping in here in Pennsylvania. You know, a lot of campgrounds are closing for the season. A few are open until December, but this one's done, I think, at the end of this month, here in October. Today's October 24th, Sunday evening. So beautiful. Yeah, we're in Loop D at Site 44. I'll give you a look around here in a moment, and we'll start getting things set up. Oh yeah, I got some new gear to show you. I got some reviews to do on a few items. I think I already showed this to you in a mail time video though, but we'll do a review on them. So I'm gonna try some new things today too, cooking wise. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's show you around a little bit. Yeah, so here is the campground. Like I said, this is just one loop. This is Loop D, but we're in the woods. I like when camping when you're in the woods a little bit. There are some sites on either side, but even if people show up, you still have that privacy. Other sites I've been at this summer, you just don't lack, you lack the privacy, I guess you could say. So do have a nice picnic table this time. Where we were at, last time we were at Parker Dam, that picnic table was falling apart. Fire ring, which is the grate, is a bit boogered up, but I got something else for that. Probably put our tent, I guess, down over there. And another nice thing, which is a little bit odd, we have hardly any neighbors. I mean, tomorrow's Monday, so I guess people are going back to work. They're not camping out overnight here. So I like that. I know when I reserved the campsites online, there was a lot of openings available for campsites. I mean, they have little papers on the thing, but those were for today. They had to be out by today. Yeah. I mean, it's only 3:30, so more people may show up. We got a few neighbors. Naomi likes it too. All right, let's start getting set up. Get things going. And as always, we have the power converter, which plugs right into the cigarette outlet in the Jeep. Turns the Jeep's DC power into AC power, which is great for the air mattress. You just plug it in correctly. Pardon the mess in the Jeep. And then just flip the switch. There she goes. Alright, so home is set up for the evening. I know some people have asked what brand is it. It's a Coleman, the dark room technology. It's supposed to help, like if you're camping in the middle of summer and out in the sun. The rain tarp has like that black color on it, which helps to just keep it keeps the tent from turning into an oven in the middle of the day. But yeah, here's home for the night. I'm just gonna leave the rain fly off for now. Might leave it off overnight too. It's not supposed to rain. So yeah, here's home for the evening. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I have 2 reviews I'm going to do on this little camping trip. And I've already talked about these in a previous video, I think a mail time video, but I have, one review is for Wildland, oops, if I can hold it up right, it's for Wildland coffee, because they sent me a whole pack of these. They're like tea bags, but they're for coffee. So we will try this for our coffee this evening. We'll warm up our coffee like we usually do, and then see what this tastes like. So I'll do a review for Wildland coffee. That'll be an easy one to do. My coffee. Of course, the other one, I got under a flashlight from Thrunite. This is the mini Catapult, or the Catapult Mini. This is actually pretty cool. I was playing with this last night. This sucker's pretty powerful. We'll talk more about this a little bit later. What it can do. It's more like a searchlight than a floodlight. Some flashlights just kind of light up the area, and others are more like direct. That's what this one is. But it's impressive. But we'll talk a little bit more about this one later, and then we'll test it out tonight too once it gets dark. So those 2 reviews will be coming up. I know some people complain about the reviews, but hey, if a company is going to send me some free stuff, I will do a review for them. No problem. All right, especially if it's coffee and flashlights. So, all right, I do some other stuff I want to show you. Some other gear we got. All right, so I picked up a few more things. I got some stuff off of Amazon. One cool thing is a generator. This is like a nice little camp generator. It's a brand name Jackery, because it's got a. It's cool because it has you have AC power. You have like a car charger port. Like I could potentially use this for my air mattress. So I just gotta make sure it doesn't exceed the power levels that it can handle. You don't want to destroy this. So, and of course you have USB ports. So it's pretty cool. I already had one of these. I showed this to you in a previous video. I can open it with one hand. This is what I use. This is a jumper. You can jump your car with this. It's got jumper cables, and that works amazing. But this is a power bank too. But it has it's got USB ports somewhere on here. Where are they? Yeah, they're on the side right here. A couple USB outlets. So I've used this before in camping trips. It's great, but it doesn't have the outlets and the car. So if you use something that has like a car charger outlet, you can use it on this too, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, and this goes with the generator too. There's different ways to charge this up. You can plug it in at home and charge it up. You can plug it into your vehicle, in the cigarette lighter in the vehicle, and charge it up. It also comes, well, you can get solar panels for this. I didn't get those yet, but like if you're gonna be camping long term somewhere, you can charge this up via solar power. But check this out, we're gonna be doing s'mores tonight. Of course, if you watched that recent mail time video, I think her name was Linda. She sent me some different things to do s'mores with, and she also sent me that portable campfire, and we might try that tonight because I'm gonna be doing my own regular campfire over there. Get that going in a little bit, but I want to see what this portable one can do, because it'll be easier to put out. You just put the lid back on and the fire will go out, so we might just test it a little bit and see what it can do. Got a few other things. Got a new grill thing, and I plan on making pancakes tonight. We'll see how that works. Alright, so I'm going to work on getting that fire going and see if we can get some pancakes going here. Oh yeah, because I got the pancake mix. It's just a complete pancake mix. You can just add water. But I also got that maple syrup came in for that one gift. So I'll be using this in my pancakes. The New York maple syrup. I forget who sent that. Was that Clayton in April? I think you guys sent that. So we'll be using that today. Alright, never made pancakes at camp, but we'll see how that works. Hopefully it works. Alright, well, I'm not going to use any kind of exact measurements. We're just going to mix things up here. Whoops, that seems like a lot. Alright, we'll add water and stir. Going to a whisk, we'll just use a fork. Get rid of all the lumps. Switch to a spoon, that seems to work better, but I don't think that's enough batter. Let's put some more in. I'm hungry. I want pancakes. I know some of you are probably screaming at home about how I'm doing this, but I'm okay. So the fire is going nicely. I'm gonna wait a little bit to put the grill and the griddle or the skillet on there. Want this to settle down a little bit more and be more like hot coals than just a blazing fire. So let that go for a little bit. Yeah, so I just bought those recently too. Let's see how those work. One thing that did not come in, I did order a new camp chair. This one is extremely uncomfortable, but that didn't come in yet. So I was hoping it would come in by the time I took this trip, but yeah, the new one I got is much better than this one. So we'll have to wait for another camping trip for that one. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking here, depending on how much campfire would I use tonight. I have, because I have some left over, but I have two more bundles in the Jeep, because I'll probably be having a camp. I want this burning a little bit into the evening too, just relaxing by the fire. But for breakfast tomorrow, you know, like I said, I have this portable campfire that was sent to me. We might use this in the morning, because I do want to make tomorrow morning I do want to make a hot sandwich. I have my rye bread, cheese, and I have bacon with. So I want to make that, you know, kind of like a cheesy bacon sandwich tomorrow morning. So maybe we'll use that. Depending on, we'll see. If I don't have, depends on how much firewood's left over. Maybe we'll see what happens. But I'm just thinking. I was just thinking out loud to myself. That's an option too, to see how that works. Use it for breakfast. But yeah, I'm starting to get my my s'more stuff out, because she sent me all these things. The graham crackers, the marshmallows, and these sticks too. So that's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's see how this works. We get pancakes. Yeah, I think I mentioned, getting smoked out. I think I mentioned in my previous video, I forgot to bring a spatula along from home, but thankfully there was I'm getting smoked out all of a sudden. Thankfully there was a Walmart on the way here, so they'll stop in and grab one. Let's switch to the other side here. Whew. It's cooking. Just trying a smaller one the first time. And they're cooking fast. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Grab my thing over here. We have pancakes. Awesome. It don't take long at all. A little toasty on one side there. I'll get another one going here. We'll make a couple, eat a couple, make a couple, do it that way. Yeah, it really don't take long at all. Of course, this is supposed to be non-stick. That's debatable. I did spray some oil on it too. But might have to spray a little bit more. Well, for better or for worse, we have a whole pile of pancakes here. We'll see how this goes. They don't cook super evenly, I'll be honest with you, over that campfire. It's super hot. But I'm hungry, so dump some maple syrup on these puppies. There's a lot of them in there, so. Alright. There's nothing special about the brand name. It's a cheaper brand name. Alright, let's try. And of course, as always, I'll be 100% honest with you as to what I think. Get a bite out here. They're pancakes. They did get, some of them got a little bit burnt. So that's one thing. But not bad though, to be honest. Like I said, maybe they cooked a little bit more evenly. But first time making pancakes over the fire. Not gonna complain. We got New York maple syrup too. Alright. Alright, got some water warming up on the back. We'll make some coffee in a moment here. We'll try that Wildland coffee. Kind of curious to how, you know, these would work. You know, I have my propane stove that I use sometimes. I haven't used that recently, but see how that might be more even cooking. Maybe even try like a cast iron skillet. I get one of those sometimes. I think sometimes those work better. Excuse me. Than what I had back there. So just trying different things on these camping trips, seeing what works and what doesn't. That's what it's about sometimes. Just experimenting. Last pancake. Not the best pancakes I've ever had, but I'm hungry. And they are pancakes. Alright. You got a lot of birds all of a sudden. I think there's a robins all chattering up in the trees there. Sun is setting, cooling down, but that's fine. And still, nobody really rolling in. Still no neighbors. There are some people across the way. I think some people pulled in down there a little bit, but yeah, I will take the peace and quiet. So yeah, I got the coffee water warming up. I know my last camping trip, a lot of people asked why don't I just warm my coffee water up over the fire like this. Well, this is the first time I've had this grill like this. But sometimes these fire pits do come with a grill, but you can see that one over there is just totally like destroyed, so it's not always, I mean, sometimes you can set the mug right in the coals, but that's not always convenient. Plus the little gas backpacking stove I have works great. To be honest, it would have had the water heated already. This takes a little bit longer. So that's why I use that little gas stove sometimes, or most of the time, to make my coffee. And the camp chores that no one wants to show you. You do have to clean up after yourself. I mean, you can take everything home like it is, but it doesn't hurt to clean things up. A little water in there. I do want to say a thing about the water. I know these are plastic bottles, and someone asked why don't you just use bring a cooler along instead of buying plastic bottles all the time. These are reused. I bought these actually a couple months ago. I just keep refilling them with water, so they are being recycled in my own way. I'm recycling them. I'm not constantly buying new plastic bottles. I keep reusing the ones that I have. So that answers your question with that. Yep, get nice and clean. Now I gotta do this one. Alright, looks like our coffee should be warmed up. Yep, it's bubbling there. Hopefully the handle isn't too hot. Okay, it's holdable. A little warm. That'll do. Alright. Bring it over. Let's start brewing up some Wildlands coffee. Alright, so we'll get this in our actual coffee mug. Here we got the actual packet. Wildland coffee in a tea bag, real ground coffee. Because you have standards, just add water. Alright. Okay, it does have a little thing right here. You can tear it open real easily once you find it. So there we go. Like a giant tea bag. Dump that in there. Of course, we'll let that sit for a bit. Yes, we're still letting this steep a little bit. Obviously, the instant coffee, the packets I use are a lot quicker, but this might taste better because it's kind of brewed, but in a tea bag. So brewed coffee is going to be better than instant coffee. But yeah, let's look again. Once again, we have this s'more stuff tonight. The graham crackers, classic milk chocolate. We might go with chocolate on chocolate. I don't have actually any actual chocolate. Sometimes people put a chocolate bar with the s'mores and the marshmallow, but these are already chocolate, so we'll just put those with the graham cracker. Yep. Get that going a little bit too. And then we got to talk about our flashlight too before we test it tonight. So we will get this done in just a few minutes, I think. All right, well, I'm going to assume that this is ready. It looks good. So I'm going to take that tea bag out. Put it in my trash can over here. Trash bag, I should say. Get the hazelnut creamers. Get this one open. Alright, there we go. Give that a taste. All right, so this will be an honest taste test. I have not tried this before, and they didn't give me any money to say that this coffee was good or not. So I'm sure it will be good though. Here we go. Wildlands coffee. It's good. Yeah, if you're a coffee drinker, most people either drink brewed or instant coffee. Instant coffee has a taste to it. Not a bad taste, but you can definitely tell a difference between the two. Of course, any coffee is good. Yeah, there you go. Wildlands coffee. Good stuff. And I'm not just saying that because they sent it to me for free. It is good. Yeah, we gotta put the hoodie on soon. It is cooling down. It might be down to about in the 50s tonight, low 50s, maybe upper 40s, but we'll be okay. I might probably make another cup of coffee later tonight, we'll see. Fire's dying out a little bit. Alright, like I said, we're going to talk flashlight a little bit. We'll be testing it later tonight, but we'll chat here a little bit about it while we drink our coffee. And we're getting smoked out. The smoke is coming to us here at the picnic table. It always finds you. So yeah, I have a number of Thrunite flashlights. Some the company has sent to me, some I bought myself, and some were a gift. But when it comes to flashlights, there are different. There's two main kinds. There's what we call like a floodlight, which kind of lights up the whole area around you. Like I have this one. This is a pretty honker, heavy flashlight. These are from Thrunite too. This is the what is this one? The TN36. This is like a floodlight. I use this often in my videos. Sometimes if we go into a tunnel or something, if I want to light a whole area up, this just lights. It's like a floodlight. Or like if you are in a tunnel, it lights up your immediate area. But what it doesn't do is shine way down the tunnel. That's what this is. This is like, I think they call it a throw, or here in America we might call it a searchlight. This is like a concentrated beam. It's not like a floodlight. It doesn't light the whole area up. It sends that one concentrated beam like way down the distance. I was playing with this last night, and you can shine it all the way across the field, up in the treetops. And this is the flashlight you shine up in the sky. You can see the beam. It's like the Batman signal. It just goes straight up into the sky. Whereas the one's more of a floodlight won't do that. Like, oh yeah, so this is the Catapult Mini. So there's probably a larger Catapult. This is the mini one, and it does charge up by a USB port on the side there. So it's kind of convenient. You can charge it up in your vehicle, or I could charge it up on my generator that I brought along if I need to be. So we will test this tonight when it gets dark, and you will see what this thing can do. We'll light up, we'll send up the bat signal. It's a good thing too why you don't want too many neighbors. I don't want to disturb anybody with this, but we'll shine it around. You'll see what it can do. Alright, so that is the Catapult Mini. Pretty cool. Alright, so I think we're going to get some s'mores action going. Put a little bit more wood on the fire. Take our coffee over there. It is, what is it? Yeah, it's a little past 5:30. So we'll try. These are those chocolate on chocolate ones. They feel, I wonder if there's chocolate on the inside of them. They feel a little bit, maybe I should read up on this. They feel hard in the middle. Yeah, it says they're stuffed puffs. The picture, look at the picture here. It does look like there's actually like chocolate in the middle. The marshmallow itself is chocolatey, but I think there's actually chocolate in the middle. So we'll see how that works out. Of course, we have these two here. Oh yeah, these are the same thing, stuffed puffs. Alright. I don't think I've ever, filled marshmallows. Never had these before. Oh. Well, that's going to be messy. Now here goes. Good. After I got marshmallow stuff all over my beard, though. Alright, let's go for another one. Try to make sure this one's all a little more securely. The other one wanted to come off. Punch it into that chocolate. Ouch. It's still kind of hot. There we go. Trying to get this one just a little bit more mushy. Oh yeah, definitely more mushy. Yeah. We can see that just oozing out the middle there. Burn that stuff off. Oh yeah. Drip on my pants. So I should have plenty of firewood for tonight and tomorrow morning. Like I said, I still have 2 bundles in the Jeep. Got that left over yet, but I'm still gonna test. I still want to test this tonight. This campfire. Just give it a try. But I think we might go for just a little walk this evening, quick. Walk off those s'mores. But man, even in evening, you can see all those colors. Yeah, still. We had one more. Yeah, got one new neighbor moved in. Nobody right next to me. So all these open slots. So we'll take it. Got a water supply right next to me if I need it, and the bathrooms are right next to me too. So that's convenient. Yes, I'm liking this place. Make sure there's no s'mores marshmallow in my beard. I'm sure it gets a lot busier here, if anybody comes, but tonight it's great. There's enough people here to give it that campy feel. but it's not overly noisy, which is nice. Yeah, last time we camped at Parker Dam, it was pretty noisy there. Yeah, just beautiful. Got some reds up there on the trees. Yeah, lots of empty sites here. A few people down this way. Yeah, if you're looking for a nice place to camp, this place has got it. Yeah, you gotta keep in mind there are different loops here too. I'm on loop D, so there's a loop A, B, and C. Yeah, down this way these are the non-electric sites. But I think all the campsites in the other ones, the other loops were electrified, 30 amp or 50 amp sites. I think some on this loop are, but so who knows? Maybe those loops have more action going on, more people, but a lot of empty sites. Like it is a Sunday night, so most people gotta work tomorrow morning. But it is a beautiful evening. I'm stuffed. All those pancakes. Maybe not the best pancakes I ever ate, but they filled me up. And the s'mores. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and walk the whole loop. Yeah, they're all kind of unique, these campsites. I mean, that one's got a site way down, kind of in the woods. What is this one? This is number 27. Yeah, that one's, you know, that one there, you're kind of in the open with your picnic table and fire pit, but this one's, you know, down in the woods. Beautiful colors. Alright, kind of sneaking in the back way to my site. It's cozy back here, man. Just is. Here in the woods. So anyway, fire's still going nicely. Really nicely, actually. Might do a little reading by the fire here, but a little bit later I got of course this was sent to me recently too. A little booklet on Camp Michaud. Like I said, I'll probably film there again, but I wanna let's go ahead and test this. Of course, if you remember from that one mail video, this was sent to me by Linda, the same person who sent me the s'mores material. So yeah, Radiate Portable Campfire. So it's made from recycled wax. It's reusable, easy to light, it says. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this over in the ground and try it out. Like, I don't want to use it all tonight. We have a pretty good campfire going, like, 'cause I got plenty of wood, but since we're here, let's test it out. So we can get it going, and then once we see how it works, you know, all I have to do is put the lid back on and extinguish it. Alright, so I've cleared an area here away from leaves. They do have some instructions and safety guidelines in here. They're pretty big on this not coming in contact with water at all, so I think the main idea is to try to put it out with water. Just when you're done, you know, just put the lid on and extinguish it that way. Alright, let's see. Let's just light the paper pulp. Alright, there we go. It's self-lit now. We'll see what this does. We'll report back to you in a bit. Well, while we're waiting for that one to do its thing, it's got a little flame going yet. Probably takes a little bit to get going. We'll just chill by this one a little bit. It's gonna feel good tonight. It's gonna be chilly tonight, so this is awesome. Just about a fire. Yeah, so sometime later, this is what it looks like. As it grows, you know, it's like a giant candle. So it starts to light some of those. There's like paper pulp chunks in there. It lights and spreads the other ones. I guess you could get the whole thing burning. Like it's just like a giant candle. There's my other one up there. So yeah, pretty cool. I think I'm gonna cover it up now. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use it all up. It obviously gets much bigger than this. So yeah, pretty cool. Let me back up a little bit. So definitely, if you didn't have a site where you could have a regular campfire with, you know, regular campfire wood, that will work. That's pretty cool. Alright, I think we'll cover it up. Like I said, I don't want to waste it. I want to use it, save it when I can really use it. Yep, just like that, it's out then. Cool. Yeah, so the evening is progressing. It's starting to get dark out here. You can see anything out there. Yeah, there's the picnic table. But yeah, in a little bit, we'll go for a little walk and test out that flashlight. And I will have links down below for the flashlight and the coffee down below if you're interested in checking those things out for yourself. Alright, so I've decided to go for a little walk. It's closing in on 7 o'clock. It's still not dark enough to send up the bat signal yet with this thing, but let me turn it on. You'll see why this is more like a spotlight rather than a floodlight. This is the lowest setting. I feel like the camera doesn't even want to focus on that. That's the lowest setting. Let's turn it up a notch. Oh, that's the lowest. There we go, boom. You can see how it's like a spotlight. You see it shines up all of those trees. It almost looks like a moon up there. Or in front of you. Camera doesn't even want to, has trouble focusing on that. Yeah, it's not a floodlight. It's that spotlight. It's pretty cool. So it has different settings. Let's turn it down again. That's the lowest. Boom. And boom. I love that highest setting. So it's great for distance. I mean, you can shine up. See, there's the picnic table. I hope the camera's focusing on that. But yeah, super bright beam all the way up in the trees. All right. I mean, once again, you can just see that it just sends that powerful beam of light up there. If your cat was lost up in the trees, you could look for it. Or anything, man. It's just pretty awesome. Alright, we'll try this again when it's pitch black. Yeah, so hopefully you can see what I mean when I say it's like a spotlight. It just has that super bright beam on one section. I'm just not sure. I can't tell right now if how well the camera was focusing when it's dark like this and you have... The camera sometimes has trouble figuring out what is it you're trying to get me to focus on. So we'll see how that turns out when I get home. But I think you get the idea though. It's a super bright beam of light. And like I said, when it gets darker, it looks like it's super dark now, but I can still see the sky. But later, like I said, we'll shine it up into the sky. You can see that. Well, a little bit you can see when I shine up the trees. Like I said, the bat signal. It looks exactly like that. It helps if it's a little bit foggy though. It shows up even better. But yeah. Like I said, it's not like a floodlight. It doesn't light the whole area up. You know, if you're going for a walk in the dark, it's not necessarily the flashlight you want because it doesn't light the whole area up. If you want to, like a spotlight, if you're searching for something, especially, or for security purposes. If someone's in your stalking around your backyard, and you want to have a bright beam of light to like find them, that's the one you would use. All right. Got a little more firewood to put on, just kind of hang out here yet. Alright, so you can see my campfire up there. I thought I'd quick show you a demonstration between a spotlight and a floodlight. So I have my TN36. This is what a floodlight does. It's going to light up the whole area. That thing's powerful. That's the TN36 I showed you earlier. Check that out. Alright, super bright. You don't see a concentrated beam of light right in the middle. It just floods the area up. Alright. Let's put that away. Let's take out the Catapult Mini if I can find it. This is what the Catapult Mini does. See how it's such concentrated beam of light in one spot, and this goes pretty far. I'm kind of blocked by the brush there. There's my tent. So that's the difference between the two. This doesn't light the whole area up, but it has that concentrated beam that goes much further. So if I was like in a tunnel or something, this would shine all the way down the tunnel, as far as probably I could see. Whereas the TN36, the floodlight would just light up the surrounding area. It doesn't always show what's further down the tunnel. So that's the difference between the two. There you can see that bat signal. Let's put it up there. You can see that bat signal light. See, that's what I'm talking about. It sends all the way up into, you can see that beam of light going all the way up into the sky. It sends up the bat signal. Isn't that pretty awesome? Look at that. It's shining directly up into the night sky. Cool. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty pitch black out here. I'm going to give you one more view of the bat light. Let me turn this on. Once again, there you can see that beam of light just goes straight up into the sky, the night sky. That's pretty cool. The bat signal. Yeah, I don't know if you can see me. I guess my glasses are reflecting the firelight. But yeah, that bat signal feature is kind of cool too, because you know, if you were lost and you needed people to find you, you just shine that thing up into the sky, into the night sky, and they're gonna see that. So that way for people to find you. You have that along your pack. Just thought of that too. Reminds me of something I saw on Facebook where somebody was their Uber driver was having trouble finding where they were, so they shined a flashlight like that up into the sky, and the guy was able to find their house by following that beam of light. So it's kind of the same idea. You know, people needed to know where you are at a time like this. Like I said, just shine that up in the sky. They'll see you. Alright, the fire is dying. It's about 7:30, but we'll stick with the fire until, hopefully, I'd like to stay out there by 8 o'clock. I don't want to get to bed too early. Let me turn you around. So yeah, it's still going. I'm not going to put any more firewood on for tonight. I used what I had piled up here. Like I said, I want to have some for tomorrow. Yeah, no rush tomorrow either. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. Actually, I can hang out here in the morning for a little bit. We'll make those cheesy bacon breakfast sandwiches. But I gotta get ready for teaching this week then. Got a grade homework tomorrow. I would do it Tuesday, but I'm probably gonna have jury duty on Tuesday. Got the dreaded jury summons. Yeah, I got one in last August, but I didn't have to go in. You check the night before, you go online and check to see if your number was called up. Mine wasn't, so I got out of it. But then, yeah, you're eligible for recall within 6 months because of that. So we'll see what happens. I appreciate the jury system in this country, but I prefer not to actually go in and do it. It's not my thing. I know some people like it, but yeah. So here's to hoping that I don't actually have to go in. Alright, so we are snugged away in the tent here. I did quick throw up the rain tarp. It started to rain a little bit, so just a few drops, but just threw up just in case. So it is 8 o'clock. Got my warm undies on. We're going to go to bed. Not sure how cold. Maybe upper 40s, low 50s tonight. So I will see you in the morning. So lights out. Alright, time to get up. I can hear the rest of the folks waking up camp. So I guess we'll get up too. Yeah, so not a bad morning. It's actually not that cold. It's supposed to be up in the 70s today, so it feels pretty good. I feel like I got almost warmer this morning than it did last night. It's like it warmed up. Rained a little bit last night. There's only a 10% chance of rain, but we got that 10% chance. Alright, time to make some coffee and get a fire going a little bit later and make some breakfast. since we have it, I think we'll go ahead and try another one of these Wildland coffee bags. While we're letting this brew, we're steep, we'll get a fire going. And we'll get the fire going. And we make breakfast in a bit. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that new little generator thing I got, camp generator. One thing cool about one of the main reasons I got it too is to charge my equipment, like the camera I'm using here. You know, because when I'm at home, I can use the regular AC charger and plug it in, but here at camp, I can do that as well. You know, this thing goes in the camera, so I could charge one battery. I have the battery I'm using, also have a spare battery, but I also have a car charger for the spare battery, and the car charger can get plugged in this one, so I could charge 2 batteries at one time while I'm sitting here at camp. Because obviously I can charge this on the go when I'm driving, but when I'm on these road trips, you know, I'm not always driving. Some of them driving, hiking. So here at camp, where I'm just chilling out for a whole evening, be a great place to just charge up both batteries at once. So that's one cool feature. One of the reasons I got it. And instead of using the charger in the Jeep to charge the battery, I might want to be charging up the generator itself, because you can recharge the generator by plugging it in to the Jeep, the cigarette outlet as well. But anyway, I like the idea of having options too on these camping trips, these road trips, because these are not just they're not necessarily vacation trips for me. They're work trips. I'm out here filming and going from place to place, and I have all my equipment. And it's nice just to have options, you know. Also, just in case if something else doesn't work like it needs to, you have options. So I think that'll work out just well. All right, fire's looking good. Beautiful morning. Let's get those creamers in there. Where's this one? This is the Cold Stone sweet cream. Coffee time. That's good stuff. I hope you enjoyed the bat light last night. Yeah, like I said, hope that footage turned out okay. Might try to give you a little demonstration too of the difference between floodlight and spotlight. But yeah, the bat light shines like if there's any kind of a fog or like any more mist, that you can see that beam. You can see it even so much better going up into the night sky. Like I said, you can, if you're lost, people could find you just by following the bat light. It's nice too. Since I'm just going home after this. I don't have a whole another day of filming, so some of those road trips I have to rush or move along a little bit faster because I got a whole another day of filming, but not today. So kind of a little change of pace, kind of nice. All right, so as promised, it is time to make some breakfast sandwiches. We got the Pepperidge Farm rye bread. Good stuff. We just gotta make it fit, though. I know somebody said, "Why don't you buy bread that fits?" Well, I like Pepperidge Farm bread, so I'm willing to just make it fit. It works for me. Like I said, I don't waste those pieces. I'll eat those later. Get in there, buddy. Tear a bit more off. And we got the cheese. And I'm trying something new. I'm not sure what I'm going to think of this, but this is this fully cooked bacon. Doesn't be refrigerated or anything. I'm not sure about this. I've seen other people use this, but we'll see. We'll get this open and see what it looks like. Yeah, there it is. It is in a pouch. Alright, finally got it open. Had to turn the camera off. But yeah, it looks like bacon. Let me smell it. It smells like bacon. So we're going to use it. Put a lot of bacon in there. Alright, throw another piece of cheese on there. I'm thinking these are going to be good. I think it'll be much better than the pancakes we had last night. And then of course we'll put the other piece of bread on top. We'll close it up and get it going on the fire. Alright, so the moment of truth. Oh, look at that. Cheese is bubbling out. Let's get that on a plate. Yeah. That's warm. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so in a moment we'll give this a try. Of course, as always, I'll be 100% truthful. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be good. Still pretty hot. Alright, that whole chunk of bacon come out. Yeah. That's good. I mean, it's bacon, so. A little messy. Yeah. We'll definitely be making another one. Yeah. Much better than the pancakes. Alright. 10 out of 10. Alright. Yeah, so I just had bacon, cheese, and rye bread sandwich number 2. Those were good. Alright, but it is time to start packing up. Can't stay out here forever. The only thing I would change about those sandwiches is to maybe break the bacon up into smaller pieces. So, because sometimes when you bite into it, the whole piece of bacon wants to come out. So you break up into, if you break it up into smaller pieces, you won't have that happen. Yeah, and I'm gonna make pancakes again on some trip, but I'm not gonna use that the skillet I used last night. So that was kind of a spur of the moment buy. I think next time I'll try like a cast iron skillet for pancakes. I want to get one of those. I think it might work better. I think this one I got was kind of cheap, and it's obvious in how it handled, even with the fire. Like the coat, there's like a non-stick coating that started to come off as I was making the pancakes. So I was like, yeah. But that's what happens when you buy something cheap. All right, let's start packing up here. Alright, so it's just a little bit after 10 o'clock. We are packed up. You can see where the tent was. Made a little imprint there. Just make sure all the stuff, always double check, make sure you got everything. Don't leave any trash behind, and we'll, before I leave, I will make sure the fire is out completely. Then we'll be on our way. And goodbye fire. Alright, so that'll be it then. Gonna head home, take a shower. Great homework. Check the website tonight, see if I have jury duty tomorrow as well. But yeah, this is a fun camping trip. Probably just might have been the nicest weather I've had on a camping trip. It was nice and cool, but not overly cold. Got to eat s'mores. Tried making pancakes. We'll do better next time, I think. Like I said, a lot of these videos I'm kind of learning as I go, see what works and what doesn't. But those sandwiches this morning were delicious. Bacon. Alright. As always. Oh yeah, remember check, there'll be links down below for like the Thrunite and the Wildlands coffee. I'll have links down there for those guys. So make sure if you're interested you can check those out. So as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you around.